Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go? And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that
Ball one.
Misses. And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and miss. He was late. Strike two.
Cold
One
night
ball,
tonight, Boog,
2 strikes.
And that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting
That's
jammed,
a ball.
they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right there for a strike. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. Here's Max Muncy. There's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Snell picked to first.
Safe.
Rodriguez back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ball, that's
Jet
inside.
swing, no appeal. The count now 2-2.
This is a great dynamic right here.
Runner on the go.
Three.
In there for strike 3.
Out.
The throw, tag, and he's out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Andy Pajes. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball
misses.
1.
Inside,
inside.
just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hey.
Flips the corner.
In today's game,
Two
not
balls,
that many
1 strike.
fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Springer on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in Seattle, second inning set to go. And the batter now, Will Smith. That
Ball,
misses
that's off the plate.
zone. Ball 1. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
No, he's
and
out.
He gets him. Nicely done. And here's Freddie Freeman. Inside
Hey.
corner for a strike. 0-1. Freeman
0-1's the
goes
count.
6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to third. And caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Dalton Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's
No, that's
downstairs. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you
1
throw
ball,
a fastball
2
by a guy
strikes.
like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Isaac Paredes. Snell back to work.
Inside ball.
And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And now at 6, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Dylan Moore. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
1 out, bases empty. Next
Nope, that's
pitch
off
is
the plate.
outside,
Ball 2.
And it's 2-0. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
That catches the corner. And now a full count.
Counts full.
Lined into right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Nope, that's a
little
ball.
bit low. No score here
1
in the
and 1.
second. That hits the corner. Got him looking as the fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Just
Ball.
missed.
Down.
That's
Outside. That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. Headed towards the corner.
Nope,
And
that's
that
foul.
is a foul ball. The wind to the pitch. Fouled off left side. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. And a strike.
0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. No outs. Runner on second. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Stays alive.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Next
Full
pitch is
count.
outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's George Springer. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez on the move. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He makes it to third.
He beat it out.
Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely
2-0.
has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Bare hand grab over to first.
He's out.
And that's a great play for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Mitch Garver in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
One there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him
1
another
ball,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Fair ball. Throw into third. In there safely. So up next, Miguel Vargas. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So When you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0
And
2.
I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed,
1 ball,
it makes
2
the whole
strikes.
team that much better.
Win on third. Garver at first with no outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Down and away for ball one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And
this one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
2.
Ugly swing right there.
I'd say that
1
stayed
ball,
in the tunnel
2
for a
strikes.
long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out.
Got him.
2 away now after the drop third strike. And the runner holds. And now for Seattle, Andy Pajes. Flied to right his first time. And
Ball 1.
Takes low for ball 1. A little up front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1
Changeup
strike.
right there. Just pulled the string. Definitely got the hitter
1 ball,
conscious of
2
the
strikes.
pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Foul.
And that
That's
one
ball
missing
2.
low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds.
3.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact
That's a ball.
with more than 85% of the pitches that they're
I got 1
swinging
ball,
at.
1 strike.
It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rodriguez drop step going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed to the left and foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. The throw in, and he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. That's off
Ball
the
1.
mark, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Seattle, now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And
Ball
that's
two.
downstairs and outside.
Still relatively
got two
early,
balls,
but with
one
the
strike.
pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dylan Moore, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. That's one a ball. Just misses. The Dodgers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Ball, that's
Inside,
it.
just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's outside.
Missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ball for a strike. And there's ball
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Win. Down the box. Comes up
0-1's
empty
the
with
count.
a swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
A swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Skeens back to work. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Springer in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Missing, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here comes that funky Muncie. To the plate. Anthony Banda into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get some quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter.
0-1.
Fastball that's outside. Check swing called strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ohtani, the lead runner at second. Springer on at first with nobody out. And
3.
Will Smith to the plate. That one hit to right. Pajes has this one sized up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. That one hit the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
He's got it, and that's the third out. And we're back. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's
1 ball,
in, a
2 strikes.
Missed. Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vargas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Dodgers leading by a run last half of inning number 5.
Nope.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Going back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ball.
The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Got him on
out.
the tag.
Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Ball
That's
one,
a ball.
no strikes. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in
2
this
balls,
one.
no
Couple of
strikes.
strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat
Ball,
to get ahead
inside.
and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Vargas at second with 2 down. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count.
No, that's a foul ball.
Varsho squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Here's Tam. Carlos Vargas on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And that one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right there for a strike.
2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. This to center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And that's
One ball,
in the dirt.
two strikes.
The amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
He's got it, and there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 86.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next ball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Flip to the pitcher covering. They get Ohtani. Back in Seattle, bottom of the sixth inning. Now. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that's a base hit. In now is the Mariners DH. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball, that's just out.
And swing and a miss.
2-2 the count. Foul.
Here's the pitch to Tellez.
3.
Now a chance for Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. Next
ball,
pitch
that's
misses,
down.
and the count even 1-1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Top of inning number 7. Here's George Springer to start. New pitcher for the Mariners, Edward Bizzardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
They tried
I got
to
a
get
ball,
him to
one
chase
strike.
on a slider down and away. Check swing, called strike.
All
One
sliders
ball,
so far
two
in this
strikes.
at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind
Two
for how
balls,
to attack
two
him in the
strikes.
box.
Next
Full
offering
count.
misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over,
Out.
and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Muncy, batting with one down, takes a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw.
He's out.
And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Clips the corner, strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swinging a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. On
Got
the
him.
money. Nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Mariners
0-1.
looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of
No balls,
squandered
two strikes.
opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next
Ball one.
offering misses. Now 1
One
and
ball,
2.
two strikes the count.
Swings
3.
through it, and that's a strikeout. Mitch Garver getting ready to hit. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Moises Ballesteros. Looking to start something with one gone. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. The second pulls him off the bag. And now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. Late swing, fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that
Ball.
is downstairs. Ball one. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
One ball, two strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. Ballesteros, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Throw on to Freeman. Rodriguez out on the play. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. New new pitcher on now, Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And first offering is fouled off. Ferguson, a 6'3 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and works in a sinker. Late that time,
No balls,
it's
two
strike
strikes.
two. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Varsho.
Ball
First
1.
pitch just misses. In the air, left field. Arozarena gets under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Jorge Polanco. And the
Counts
first
1-0.
offering is not close. And there's
That's
the
ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls
2-0.
and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And there's a foul ball. And before the pitch, he steps off. And that is out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Brings it in. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to...
Off balance, there's one. On to Freeman, double play. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz. That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball
1. 1-0.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of...
Oh, look at this. Fires to first.
No,
to
he's
first,
safe.
and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss.
2.
That one at 99.
0-2.
The count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now it's Max Muncy. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. Rips that one center field. third, puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Griffin Jacks.
And he comes on in a close
Ball,
game with
that's
a
inside.
pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
That one fouled off. Jacks. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Ground ball right side could be two. Polanco tosses to first. But the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, Paredes. Slings to
He's
first,
out.
and Hernandez is out. Back in Seattle, so bottom of the ninth, and now the DH, Rowdy Tellez. Stewart back to work. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Swing and miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got
Three.
him swinging. Down to the last out for the Mariners. So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. Muncy. On to first.
He's out.
Ball game. 7-2 final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.